It's a chilling thought of our modern age. Our country is quite vulnerable to attacks on our power grids, water supply, elections, corporate network servers, even nuclear weapons.
Amy Zegart is a professor at Stanford and a leading expert in intelligence reform. Her new book is Spies, Lies, and Algorithms, The History and Future of American Intelligence. Amy Zegart joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, our viewers have seen in recent years how frequently some of these hacks have taken place. Cyber attacks have happened in our country. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more. How good are our defenses against cyber attacks when it comes to power grids, water supply, and so on?
Not as good as they should be. You know, oftentimes with cyber attacks, we don't know how bad they are until they've already occurred. And so we have a lot more work to do.
And spying has changed so much with the advent of technology. I'm assuming, you know, we think of everything being like we see in the movies, but spies now found, is this right? 80% of the information they gather is public information?
That's right. And in fact, it's getting more because open source intelligence or publicly available information is far more prevalent and important than it used to be. So when Russia invaded Ukraine the last time, the best intelligence came from selfies, not secrets, selfies taken by Russian soldiers on social media.
Wow.
Why is the, maybe one of the last superpowers on Earth so bad at cyber defense?
Well, part of the problem is that we haven't organized our government for cyber defense. So if someone is burglarizing your neighborhood, you call the police. But who do you call to protect you from cyberspace? We're pretty much on our own in our companies and in our homes to protect ourselves.
Talk about spytainment. You use that term and how that's affecting things.
So spy-themed entertainment, I found in my book, has become adult education. And so Americans believe all sorts of myths about intelligence because the only source of information they often have comes from fictional plot lines like 24.
And so this fuels conspiracy theories. And how do you combat against that?
Well, I think one way to combat it is to have a real spy education. How does the intelligence community actually work? And the reason I wrote this book was so that I could teach it in a new class at Stanford. So I think it starts with universities, and intelligence agencies need to be more forthcoming about what it is they do and how they operate without, of course, revealing national security information.
I don't quite understand what quantum computing is, but I know it's a big deal, and that could be the breakthrough for whoever tackles it first. What is it, and will America have a leg up if we're on the front edge of that?
Well, I hasten to add, I'm not a technologist, so I'm not an expert in quantum computing either. But I studied a bit about it and talked to people who do. It's essentially the next generation of computing, and what it could do is render all of our encryption, which protects our data, render it ineffective. So essentially all the protections we have with encrypted communications and encrypted data might not work anymore. So it hasn't happened yet, but there have been breakthroughs over the past few years, and we're headed in that direction.
What's the one thing that you can tell the average person they can do to protect themselves from, we feel like all of our information is out there. I mean, do you sign up for one of those, things that locks all your information, or what do you do?
Good cyber hygiene. And that starts with better passwords that are stronger, and two-factor authentication. So if you have Gmail, for example, you should have two-factor authentication. It's free and it protects you much more.
What would be the one thing the average American might be surprised to learn about how spying works, or the thing you learned while doing your book?
Probably what's most surprising, and I'm really proud of this part of the book, is how real and human the endeavor is. So I interviewed hundreds of intelligence officers over the past 30 years, and I include their stories, what it was like to tell their kids what they did for a living, what their best and worst days were. So the very human endeavor that it is, I think may surprise a lot of Americans.
Do you fear a non-state entity gaining traction in this world, or is that just something from the movies?
No, I think, we have to be concerned about non-state actors. Terrorism hasn't gone away. But I think there are four big threats that really stand apart: China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. So the biggest challenges to our national security come from countries more than non-state actors.
All right. For more information, you can follow Amy Zegart on Twitter. Amy, thanks very much for joining us. There is her book, Spies, Lies, and Algorithms. Have a good day.
You too.
Take care.